Okay. Yay. YouTube is back working and the internet is back working here. So it's all good. So, Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. We are here. It's hard to believe that we're that far into the season. And for lots of you, you're almost done with your book, which is just crazy to think that we are that far. So I just wanted to take just a little bit of time to thank you for joining me in the process in what has turned out to be a bit of a crazy year, but just so sweet and so wonderful and kind that you all have been with your comments and watching. And I just thank you for that during this season, especially, but also all year long, for being so supportive. I do this for fun. So, again, thanks so much. So yesterday's page was this one with the celebration for my friend and I that night, and I have finished the journaling. I just did it. Hey, Julie. I just finished that before I came on. And then, bonjour, Claire. So I also finished that card from the day before as well, which is the first page that I did yesterday. And I did use the brown ink for both of them. I'll tell you, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but my penmanship this morning was awful. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not, but I did it because, you know, it is what it is, right? So this is all done. Again, probably going to put some sort of divider page. I did have a hint and I was going to look it up again, but I forgot to do that. One of my subscribers commented that she thought this might be a great place for a tag on this little page here to get one in. So that's a little thing that I'll kind of do as we go. I think I'm going to have some time, maybe tomorrow, depending on how things go. We do have a Christmas celebration, but it's earlier in the day. And then again, I've got time probably on Monday. We've got another little celebration, but some time there as well, I think. So I'm hoping to get some of those extra things done. So we're going to work on the back side of this page today. So that will make life pretty easy because I won't have to be as concerned about like what things look like. So I'm going to use this page protector, and then I'm grabbing another one that is exactly the same because we did two things yesterday. We went to a winery that is localish to us, with kind of no plan other than they had some music. I've not been drinking a lot just because I was sick, but I did have a glass of wine. I keep joking with people that I need to get into training for France. I think if you followed me at all, you know that I do like to drink wine, but that has just not been good for me. My body wants water, so, and I'm okay with that. But anyway, so that's the first part of the day. We had a really good margarita flatbread, and then just took some pictures together. And then this one is really funny. They had two dogs there, and this one, and my boyfriend, I mean, he's okay with dogs, but he's not wild about them, especially not when he's in a place trying to like eat and enjoy food. And this cute little dog attached itself to him and would not let go. And so this was after he was done eating, but the dog just laid its little muzzle up on him, and I took the picture. I mean, it was hilarious. I probably thought it was funnier than he did. So I've got lots of extra pictures. I did think about putting in another one of those pages, but I like the idea of doing like one of the flip pages of doing the 4x6s. So I'm going to stick with that. So that means that I am going to use one of these flip pockets today so that I can just attach it to this here. And so I think I'm going to do this because of the direction that we're facing here. And then what I think I'm going to do is I already pulled a card here. I was going through for something else. I think this will be the first thing you'll see, and then this one of the two of us, and then this one of that silly puppy behind. So let me put this in. Just helps me if I get this ready to go, and then this will sit here. So we'll kind of do that like that. And maybe what I'll do, as long as I've got this far, let's get this on here, right? So I have had a little bit of coffee today. I'm hoping that I'm not going to be crazy shaky this morning. I had eggnog coffee, which is it's not, there's not real alcohol in it, but oh my gosh, you guys, that alcohol flavor is so strong that I can't just drink it all the time because it's that strong. Okay, so this is what that's going to look like all together. And originally I was going to kind of put this one over here, but when he took this selfie of us, he got the name of the winery in the background, and I think that's fun. We just had a really fun time. It was really pretty quiet when we got there. I mean, the guy was playing the music and all of that, but it was quiet, but people kept joining us, and and we were kind of around the bar. They have a horseshoe shaped bar, and that was really fun because we just got to hang out with people and enjoy all that time. So then afterwards we went to see a light show that we tried to see a couple of weeks ago, and it didn't work out because they had an event there. So here's a picture of us there, and then I think, let me just get this figured out. I like to figure out which, okay, yep, that side. So then I'm going to crease this here. So I think we're going to put this one. This is kind of a cool photo that my boyfriend took through. They had all these light bulbs, and he took it through one of the light bulbs looking at a really cool tree. This tree in the background changes color. So I just thought that was kind of cool. It's something a little different. Okay. This is why I do this first, because I want to make sure everything goes on right. And then I think I'm going to put this tree in the front just because I wanted some sort of, like, they have a lot of rainbow trees, so I wanted some sort of like rainbow representation there. Now, this one's okay. I think this one is too, yeah. I think I printed these so they were full 4x6s. And I did that on the Pick Frame app. And then this one will go here. So let's put this in. I think sometimes it's easier to get these down. So this is a lot of sort of hashing stuff out. And obviously I need to trim this just a tiny bit. I went through the photos, as I was deciding what to print and where they were going to go and that kind of thing. And I just did that like last night. I was hanging out and watching Love Actually, which is one of my which is one of my favorite, it's one of my favorite Christmas movies that's not like an old classic cartoon. My favorite Christmas movie is actually Santa Claus is Coming to Town, for those of you who know that. A little bit of Kelly trivia for you there. Okay. All right. So you can burnish these down if you want to. They stay pretty well. I don't usually worry too much about them. I've never had one that I've used in the years that I've been using these cause a problem. Okay. So now we sort of have a general idea of where we're going. Okay. Now, again, this is one of those pages where I have a lot of decoration going on. Don't know how much stuff I need, but there is a lot of space at the bottom here and the bottom there. So I'm thinking maybe this is the Joy Puffy stickers from this year's kit, and I haven't done a thing with them yet. So maybe I get like some of these, like, oh, what fun could go on this one. There is something that says tradition. I think that might be kind of fun over here because this is a light show that we've done, I think, every year, if I remember correctly. And then this one is a little small for the pocket, but I'm going to wait to see what happens, what I'm going to put there before I decide if I'm going to put any paper behind there. And I won't have paper behind this one. So I think that's okay. And I'm going to have to pull this out because I think this picture printed just a little bit larger. It did. So I'm going to back these right away. And which side? We can afford to take space off of that side. So it's a little bit longer on that one side. And that's a good thing to know if I'm going to be putting things on that. You know, if I'm going to be putting like that. Oh, what fun. And I still, on this side, I still didn't get it completely right. So let's, there we go. Okay. So there's that one and this one and this one. I need something like friend or something like that, or an arrow. I've got to do something because that is just too funny. And then I can talk about that in the journaling. And then I'll probably end up having to flip that card over because I don't know if I'll have enough space to tell a story. I might. And I just write over on the card and then obviously don't glue it to the back of the one in front of that. I was going to look and see where I might have arrows. And I don't know that I have any here. I could take like one of these stars or something and put them, you know, on that. That might be kind of funny. Very merry. I don't think there's any glasses in here other than like coffee cups. So that, because I was thinking maybe if I could find a glass. And these are not, okay, because this could say, oh, what fun. But these, maybe that one there would be kind of fun as a little decoration. I'm going to pop that on that. The good news about this is it won't stick too hard. Obviously, I wasn't drinking a cocktail per se, but something like that. I kind of do like, the idea of getting this on there pretty big. Play around. There's lots of different like little stars and stuff in here. So what fun will probably be big enough here. And then the O will go like on top of it. So let's get this down to kind of try to figure out spacing here. I'm glad I'm finally getting into these. This is one of the things that I was looking at, I think, yesterday. I'm thinking, ooh, I really kind of need to look at some of these. These titles can sometimes be a little difficult for me to use. Just a Kelly Kryptonite thing. I do like that this is on a clear sheet because then you can kind of decide where this is going to go to. And then I'll probably do a little green, maybe some of these little green stars or something on here to pull back in some green. I'm actually doing this without my little pokey tool, and I think it's not quite in a straight line, but that's okay. I am going to grab this for, and this, I mean, once they're on, I can't move them because it's on a picture, but, and again, I'm not too worried about like preserving these for posterity if I'm putting stuff on the picture. This is just more for fun for me. Even though like my oldest grandson is starting to look at these, but I have these all digitally saved, so I can do that. Okay, so O. Yeah, I think O needs to go like there. Because this actually was really fun. And there's all sorts of little like sprinkly things in here, which as I'm looking for stuff like that, I have to remember that now. So O, and there is a comma here. Okay, so then I like that we've got that red. I've got the red up here. I like the hearts because it's the two of us together. And then my other one I could do is this tradition here. I'm thinking less and less about doing that. However, because it says Holly Jolly there, and I'm a little concerned that, excuse me, by adding that in, kind of like the idea of adding these little green spots here though. Probably I'm going to try this one. I'm not going to do it yet. I'll wait as I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm going to wait until I'm kind of sure about what's going to go on for the rest of the decoration. But I'm thinking that I'll probably do that. And I do kind of like that up there, just as a little, you know, nod to the fact that we were having a little cocktail. I think he had a, well, I know we did. He had a bloody. So then what I could do though is I have this favorite time of year, and that could go right here. Just looking to see if there's any. There is an Out and About in red too, which is kind of nice that I could put down here. Then I'd probably need something here somewhere or up here. Oh, let's drive around and look at Christmas lights. That could be one I could use as well too. I think too many words though. I like the sentiment, but too many words on there. So back to favorite time of year here. I'm going to justify it to the left so that it's in the middle of the book. The magic of this holiday season is nice. Yeah, I want at least one more of these word strips. Oh yeah, and I got distracted. I forgot I was looking for, like, if I could do friends or something like that, that would be hilarious. Oh, and I need a number. I don't want to forget that. So I've got stuff going on here. Maybe the number goes up here. Yeah. I like that idea. And this is day 23, right? Yep. Okay, so I think number here. We'll pull in some more of that red here. There's green here and green here. So I think that's helping with the green over here. Okay, so still thinking about what to remember. Here's a Christmas Eve. There's a twinkle. Visit with Santa. Holiday season. Holiday shopping done. I mean, I could just do a ho, ho, ho. This is not Santa, but that's close enough. So let's see. I'm going to just see if I can tuck this under here and if I'll like that. I'm going to cover that heart there though. Otherwise, that'll look a little weird. So I just need to drop that down a little bit. Okay. So yeah, okay. I am liking the way this is starting to come out. So we have a little bit. I'm going to put these in. And so far I've done everything other than that one. I need to cut this photo. Nope, I guess it's okay. Well, it's going to need to be cut a little bit, but you don't need to watch that on camera. Not very exciting. Okay. So let's get these all in. So it'll make it easier for me as I'm decorating the last bits of this. Okay, so that one's in. This one's in. Obviously that needs to be cut just a little bit. Okay, so we have ho ho ho. Maybe I go to my book here, because I think I'd like to get, like, I still need to, oh, we could star him. Let's do that. That's what we're gonna do. As I think then it'll make you look at that, especially because it's white. So I am going to distribute some stars around this. And I'll put these probably on once I'm done. I'm going to play around with a little bit. They can go on the photo afterwards once I kind of have a feeling of where things need to go. This probably needs one so to sort of echo. There is a smaller green here, and I kind of like that idea. Okay, so green, green. That's good. This has a little something. What I could do here is I'll probably do some of those little pieces there, like the little dots and that kind of stuff. And then let's see if I can find a frame. Oh, I like this one for one of these. This one says time together. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pop this right over the seam of this, because I like the idea of that kind of, and it's got the green and the red. So then maybe something down here in that green and red. Let's see, Christmas Day, hoping to find some lights, like festive season, joy. I have used very few of my joys. I need to get going on that. Okay, oh, what fun. I don't want to bring in the blue. I could bring in this festive season though, or so very merry. I kind of like the festive season idea. There is blue on this, but it's less bright. Okay, do I like those? Yes. Now this is going to be outside and this is inside. So this needs to come out and come onto this photograph, or that's going to look a little weird. I still think I'm going to leave this one outside though. Hey, Tammy. Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. Okay, so we've got the puppy starred there. We have the little ho 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 and the little brunch piece. And I'm thinking then, let me bring this back out. Just some of these little pieces here. Well, that went a little awry of where I wanted it to go. but just a little scattering of something here. Oh, I was thinking that was part of this. That's actually not. That's actually came out of one of the letters that I just did. Okay, I think that's good. So here, maybe a few little pieces scattered and then some over there on that one. And not, let's see. I was trying to decide, I think this I already have something on, like where else I might want these to go. Okay, right there. So this one I need to bring out again, just to add a couple little things. And let's see. Let's do this one more here. Just popping little bits on here. I might as well use these up. Not like they have an expiration, but still. Okay, oops. I'm trying to put this in a little bit backwards. So my big thing today is the Packers are playing today at noon. So we're going to watch them together here and then open presents later. And I have chili going in the crock pot already for us. So that'll be fun. Okay, so we've got our dog friend here. Trying to decide if I want to add in like a couple of these little pieces, although that's right above this, so maybe not. I think that's good. And do I want to add, let me see if, I'm going to see if I want to add a couple of those here somewhere. The one reason I'm a little reluctant to do that is that it then takes more space away from my writing. But maybe I can get this in. Let's see, I need something red. And again, I can always flip this over. Okay, yeah, I like that because then that and this, you kind of see those. Otherwise, there was a lot of this little stuff, but it's going on the inside. Okay, I think I am done. So we have the picture of the two of us here, the picture of what we ate. When I do need to do this one too. Let me do this before I totally forget. I do like the kind of opportunity to play around a little bit and make sure I like them. This one's, I'll get this later on, but I'm going to take that and that needs to come back on the inside as well too. But I like the opportunity the plastic gives you sometimes to kind of experiment without having to commit to anything. Okay, so journaling spot here, us at the winery, my boyfriend's little doggy friend, our little cocktails and flatbread, and then our light show, what is probably our last light show of the season. So I think that all looks good, you guys. So that's it for today. So I will be back tomorrow. I will have time tomorrow. So I will see you at some point tomorrow, depending on how the day goes. I hope you guys all have a fantastic Christmas Eve, whether you're celebrating, relaxing, running around, wrapping presents, whatever that is for you today. I have an apple pie to make with a real crust, which I don't normally do. So I'm going to sign off for now. Merry Christmas. Again, thank you so much, you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Bye.